Guys, and welcome back to Salazar's Mutations with me, Hal, Dilly P, Lukasz behind the camera, and unfortunately this is the second take for this video. We did have a special guest. We did have a special guest, our good friend Gogs, who cannot be with us today because he's at work, but yeah, it just didn't go right and we're re-recording it, so fuck!
Shout out to Gogs!
We'll go straight into it. We have been putting up on our social medias, on our Snap, on our Facebook or whatnot, a couple of questions that people wanted to know the answer of, or ask us anything, and that's what we're going to do today. So this is Salazar's Mutations, Ask Us Anything.
So for the first question, it's from Tom, and he's asking, how hard is the maintenance of the snakes and how often do you have to handle them?
Well, Tom, the answer to that is spot cleaning. We do it whenever we see it. I walk in every day, morning, evening, if the snake's pooed or if I find some urics, we clean it right then and then. Regarding the whole big tub clean, they get clean once every 3 to 4 weeks, where we'll take all the substrate out, spray it down, clean the whole tub, fresh bedding, everything, whack them back in. Regarding handling them, I do try to handle every snake maybe 2 or 3 times a week, like each and every snake, but obviously I do have my favourites which do get handled way more than the others. But yeah, the answer to that is spot clean them whenever you see it, a big deep clean once a month, up to once every 4 weeks, and then handling is 2 to 3 times a week for each snake. Well, I try to, as best as I can. So yeah guys, question number 2 comes from Spike, and he's asking, do we have any problems with them being picky eaters?
Well, with them being ball pythons in general, there is some sort of pickiness. But ours, we've never had a problem with them at all, apart from 2 of them. The first of a time we tried feeding them, a little bit of a problem. Other than that, every time after, boom, straight on it, no problem. They love it. I'm not gangster, I promise I don't involve in criminal activity. So, for our third question, it's from Simon, and he's asking, how do we identify the genetics in the snakes?
Well, Simon, the simple answer to that question is experience and research. That's it. The more you get into it, the better eye you'll have for it. The more research, the more experience, the better eye you'll have for it. So, for example, if you put like a 7 gene snake in front of me right now, I'd probably be able to tell you maybe 3 or 4 of them genes, but I wouldn't be able to tell you everything that's in them. But someone who's been doing it 10, 20 years, who's been, you know, properly doing it for the past 10, 20 years, they'll be able to tell you exactly what's there, you know. That's regarding, you know, visuals and whatnot. But yeah, it's just research, experience, and just keeping at it. The more you keep at it, the more it'll become familiar to you. The more familiar it becomes to you, the easier it'll be. The easier it'll be for you to identify different genes. So yeah, just research and experience. So yeah guys, our next question is from Callum, and he's asking, do we have to give them privacy when they're breeding?
Well, sometimes it can take up to 48 hours. So, do you really want to be stood there, you know what I mean, looking right at them for 48 hours? Come on. No, not at all. We don't do that. We just let them do the thing, go away, come back, check on them, bam. They lock together, we're happy. They don't lock, that's it. We'll take them out, try them again another day.
Yeah, going on from that, our 2 males, Milkbone and the Banana, for example, we put them in with the females on a Thursday. Banana and the Milkbone and the Banana will both, they'll both be locked on within half an hour to an hour, but Milkbone's usually unlocked from his female by the end of the day. The Banana will be locked through Thursday, through Friday, and then unlock on Saturday morning. And as Dilly said, we can't sit there and watch them for the whole time, so we just put them in, leave them to it, take them out. So most of the time we get visual locks because of how long, but sometimes Milkbone can be done before we've checked him again. So yeah, we just put them in, leave them to it, and then go back to it when they need to come out and move them on.
So on to the next question. It's from James, and he's asking, where is the snake's penis?
Well James, the simple answer to that one is it doesn't have a penis. They have 2 penises. They have hemipenes. That's for the males, obviously. The females don't. But a couple of inches further up from, a couple of inches from the bottom, you can see where it. I'll see if Lukasz can edit in a picture of the hemipenes right here or something. But yeah, when you pop them, the two penises pop out. Sometimes a bit of sperm comes out. That's how you check that they're producing sperm and whatnot. I'm not comfortable enough to pop a snake or anything because I think I might hurt it. So that's why I'm not popping one on camera for you right now to see. But if you do, you can go onto Google, type in pop in, anything like that, or I'll get Lucas to just put a picture in here. But yeah, they've got two penises and they're about that far, a couple of inches up from the bottom, and yeah, that's where the reproductive organs and everything are. Obviously, the females will pop as well, but there's no penises or whatnot that'll come out from there. So yeah, in short, couple of inches from bottom, there's not one, but two.
So on to the next question. It's from Alex, and he's asking, where did the inspiration come from?
Well, ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted snakes. I've always wanted to keep reptiles, try breeding them, etc., etc. Was never allowed. My mum was always like, oh, when you have your own house, you can do it. So, yeah, I'm just a lot older. I've just, you know, I just thought, right now's the right time. I can do all this. I can get all this sorted, look into it properly, and that's what I'm doing. And then a few months ago, I got in touch with Dilly and Lukasz, said, do you want to turn this into a proper thing like Salazar's Mutations, where we record and document everything from beginning? They said yeah, they wanted to get involved, and that's how Salazar's Mutations was born, and here we are a few months later with such and such in the racks and whatnot, and with all our plans that we're doing that we will be telling you about in the next few videos as well. But yeah, I didn't think I'd get this far as fast as I have, but I don't regret it whatsoever, and I'm glad that I'm following something that I wanted to do since childhood.
Don't touch me, bitch.
So yeah guys, our last question is from Gogs, who was meant to be our special guest for this video, and he's asking, what do we plan for the future of Salazar's Mutations? I'll let Dilly go first and then I'll just top it off.
Yeah, so first of all, expand, expand, expand. That's animals, the facility, and our knowledge. Because the more you learn, the better. You can't get enough of it. For me personally, I just want to learn more. And yeah, so I'll let Hal talk a bit more about that.
Yeah, what I want to see is, obviously we've got our breeding plan for this year, for next year, and possibly the year after that, some babies that we've got for the... So I just want to see these plans we've got out. Also, we're currently in the process of expanding. We've got more racks on the way because I've absolutely no space whatsoever, and as well as that, I'm also proud to announce that we will be expanding into geckos as well. This is Nagasaki. We will be making another video on them for solely them, for you to have a look at them. But yeah, it's not just ball pythons we're dealing with anymore. We've already expanded into leopard geckos. And yeah, just furthermore on what Dilly was saying, just expanding our research, expanding our facilities, expanding our animals, which we're slowly but surely doing. So yeah, we've made a plan, and that's it. We're going to see it through. And yeah, hopefully there'll be loads more content and you can follow us on our journey. And yeah, this won't be the last time you see us, or it's not something that'll just dive down, but onwards and upwards for us, guys.
So that's been it from us at Salazar's Mutations. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please give us a like, comment, subscribe, turn on bell for notifications, all the good stuff. Tell your friends to tell their friends.
Peace! And that's a wrap.